LaGrange is Ashlita. Welcome back to my channel. I've had this makeup on. I don't even know what time it is. It's 10:04 p.m. I've had it on since 11:12 today. And although I don't have any lippy on, look, it still looks flawless and fabulous. And I had a lot of people 5 or 6 hours ago wanting to know how I made this look. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to recreate it. All right, so what I did is I had used a gel moisturizer and eye creams and all that, but because it's late at night, I'm just going to spray my face with the Mario Badescu skincare and let that dry down. All right, it doesn't matter what foundation you use, if it's high-end, low-end, drugstore, $2. If it works for you, use it. So what I do is, these have been my favorite two mixed together foundation. So I just get a little bit of the matte and actually, because I'm sleepy, I didn't think, I don't even think I used that much of the matte. And then I get the Pro Glow. And I mix it. And what I do is I use a booty sponge by Real Techniques. And I really just pat it in. In fact, my cousin Ange is a Mary Kay consultant. She told me that they too recommend to take your two favorite foundations, one being like dewy and one being like matte, and mixing them. And that's for people like me who have oily skin. And like I said, I didn't use a primer. I used a Clinique's gel moisturizer, and I mixed it in with Lancome's, I think it was Lancome or Estee Lauder, one of the two. I used one of their serums for nighttime and I mixed it in, and then I took Strivectin anti-wrinkle something in a white and pink tube, and then in a mostly pink with either like a platinum or goldish looking color on it, or aluminum color. So you gotta get in that pig snout. I used the one with the retinol, 2% retinol. And then I just took the Maybelline Brightener Illuminator and I went over my eyes and patted that in. And I used, last time originally, I had used the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This time I used Stila. Now I'm going to take, not the brightener, but the neutralizer. And, oh, before I do that, I pat, because I've had my time for my makeup to settle again. So I start patting this in again, because it's all in, keeping this bitch patted out, okay? You let it rest and then you start patting again. Make sure you get the nose, because if not, a lot of time we have larger pores right in here. So you want to make sure that you continue to get into those larger pores, because I'm not, again, pore primers don't work on me. They make, I mean, they work, but they get into the pores, but they make my makeup float and look chunky. So they do work, but not for me. So now, not to get confused, I have the brightener, which is a pink color. Now I'm going to use a neutralizer. The neutralizer, I'm just going to take right underneath my eyeballs. And then I just take the sponge and I pat it out. Okay? I don't care what direction. it goes in as long as it stays within a controlled area, okay? Then I took the Pro Glow by L'Oreal, and I just went like so. And I always do this first before I go under my under eyes. And with the Pro Glow, I don't go all the way up. Like again, I said earlier, I try to keep it controlled. And then I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder that I purchased from Sephora, not from some bootleg website. All right, some things I don't want to try. That's fake. And I just quickly go under my eyes, onto the eyes, in my oily areas that I had put the Pro Glow on, because that Pro Glow is going to shine through, okay? And I do not bake because we all know I'm getting too old for baking. Unless it's baking cookies. Alright, so I just quickly push this into my skin because we're not baking, okay? And no worries, if it's not like blended, we're going to go over this all over again because it's all about getting that product laid into the skin. So now I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And this is in the color Fairlight. And I'm just going to take it in the areas that I didn't touch the Laura Mercier. And I'm using the sponge again, okay? So everything is used mostly with a sponge. So we push it in, okay? Just push it in. So now I'm going to use Fiona Stiles in my normal, oh, here it is. Here's my normal brush. I'll just take all three colors from lightest and go to darkest. If you don't have, this is it. This is the last Fiona Stiles I'm ever going to have because Ulta isn't selling their shit anymore. So the closest thing would be mixing the, this drugstore is mixing the Physicians Formula with my skin, with similar skin color. I'm sorry, I don't know. I will have to look it up whenever I become a bigger YouTuber and people start like asking me and reminding me to post it in the comments. I mean, not the comments, but the description with people of color, what they can use from the drugstore that's similar, or Ulta. Maybe I'll look it up and try to remember. I don't know. I need to look up and see what Mary Kay has. Because my cousin, she doesn't use nothing but Mary Kay. So, and I do my nose, my pig snout. So that's something I'm gonna have to ask. And let me tell you, I keep blending and blending and blending until my hands feel like they're gonna fall off. And I feel like everything is perfect. You know what I mean? And then I use a matte blush. There's something holding my stuff up. And this one is for my Ipsy. So if you have Ipsy, you probably already got this. It's the Balm Springs Long Wearing Blush. Bada boom. This is also by the Balm. I purchased that from Walmart.com. So I'm going to take, I don't know what color this is. I guess it's Balm Springs, huh? But it's the blush. It looks matte, so I just take any kind of brush. Clean, dirty, it don't matter. And I go across these cheeks like so. Oh, you know what I forgot? To do my eyes. So for my eyes, I did use that blush on my eyes. I used a few fluffy brushes. Maybe. I can't remember. Oh, and if your blush don't look like you got enough, add some more. And I used my Fiona Stiles contour, and then the Contour and Highlight by NYX, the Cheek Contour Duo Palette. So I used both on my eyes. So I'm going to make this very quick. So I just took the more dense than this one, and that's how I started off first. And I just took the darkest and these two. I think I did all three. And then I just went into my crease. My creases. And then I push some right here and right here. So I need to get closer so you can see. Because I know it looks like I go with a wing. That's actually a shadow. There's no wing. And I just went in a little, just with a darker. And I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to bring it over here. And now I'm going to do the other eye. We just want to do this real quick in a hurry. Okay? Real quick and in a hurry. Now I'm going to take the one by NYX, and I'm just going to go into the darker. Actually, I didn't use that fluffy brush. I remembered I used one brush. And then I just went here in these corners first. And then here. Yeah, see, that's not a wing. It just, the shadow makes it look like I have winged my, winged my stuff out. And then I took this and I went into the lighter shade. And then I just went like, as you see, I do both sides. So that way I could do one here and one here. And same here. And I just went under my brow. And then I do clean it up. No worries. I clean it up to make sure there's not like fluffy material flying in strange parts. Alright, so then I take this brush again because I have hooded eyes, and I just start dusting back up. Up, 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 up. Blend, 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 blend. And then I'm going to take some more of that blush I used on my cheeks I got here. And I'm just going to stick that same brush and go in. But I want it more closer and deeper into the crease. Like so. Alright, you guys. And then I'm going to take some of this and just use the same brush. Because I like to make things very simple. And I'm just going to roll it under my lash. And I just keep on until I get the desired color. If you have any fallout like I do, just take a powder brush and sweep it away. Don't do that like I was about to start because I'm tired. I didn't think about doing this video until now because I'm like, I'll just do it in the morning. Lies, because I will not go through all these steps in the morning. Then what I did was I started highlighting with this. That's what I did. I started off with my little pinkies in my inner corner up here. That's what I did. And then I took, where's that little brush? A fan brush. And just slid across it like so. And I did this. Flipped it. And did that. And then I blended. Y'all get the idea. Next what I did is I set the T-zone with the e.l.f. Magic, Matte Magic Mist Set. So I just went. And then I used the Master Fix by Maybelline on the rest. And then what I do is I fan it just enough to get kind of tacky-ish, I guess you can say. And then I take the sponge and I start pressing in everywhere except where I have my eyeshadow, because we know how that will go. I forgot to mention, I use the Too Faced Extreme Lip Plumper. I do that first. Well, I don't do it first. When I moisturize my face and I'm adding all that stuff in, I also do the lip plumper. So, yeah. And then what I did then is I thought I was going to be done today. Like, I was like, okay, so we're going to go like this some more with this. Because, you know, you kind of stamp some of it off. And then I set my eyebrows with a brow gel. And this one happens to be Tarte. Sometimes I use Tarte. Sometimes I use Essence. Sometimes I use Benefit. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes it's e.l.f., which I don't like the clear one by e.l.f. because it puts out too much product. And I ain't got no eyebrows. So that doesn't work too much for me. And then I used all kinds of shit, quite honest. I curled my eyelashes. Like I said, I thought I was done. I thought this was going to be the look. But there's more things I ended up adding after. You're going to see. So, curl those lashes, girls. I used the Wonder 2 gel mascara. Coat. You can't even tell. It's all mixed together now. And the blue looks like it fades to black anyway. So let's just... I still have a little bit of mascara from earlier. So... But no one was like, girl, your eyelashes look bomb. I know. I got mascara up there. I'll show you how to get that off shortly. Alright, so then I took the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. And I just did my lips. Who needs a tutorial on how to line your lips? But the color I'm using is Soft Spoken. I guess I forgot to mention that. Whatever mauve color you have available. And then I'm using the Plush Gel Lipstick by NYX. Alright, so this is when I thought my look was complete. Then I realized I need a little extra. Bang. So I took out the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator, and I used Gilded Honey and the little brush that it came with. And I just started going like so. Don't worry, I know it's harsh. We're gonna get there. So then I just took it and went whoop, like so. And if you feel like it's too harsh, take your fingers, blend it in. It'll soften it up. I went too high. And then I took the smaller part and did the inner corners of my eyes like so. And you know that mascara that I got up there is gone, right? So you just go and do the other part like so. And if it's down where you don't like it, do that. And this was how I did my makeup today. That made it look so beautiful and glowy. And then if you get too much here, just everything blend, 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 blend. Okay. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Love you. Have a great day.